How y'all doing? Some of y'all know me, some of y'all don't. God has put it in my heart for a good while, just to talk to men, um, share my experience, um, even my experience continuing on my walk. Things that have happened, things, the good and the bad, and I want to be hot, and that is honest, open, and transparent. And I will go first. This is going to be very short, very quick. I want to let you know where we stand, where I stand, and how I got here. So it's been a long walk already. I've been saved since I was 27. I am 37. Made a lot of mistakes, which I'll share a little bit later. But I want to just talk about my, I would say, infidelity. How you say this? It happened about the end of 2022, I believe. Yeah, I wanted to start 23 off fresh. So I got a hold of somebody, and his name is Tim Ross. It just got me. I was listening to it and it just got me. He was very open, very honest, very transparent. It helped me a lot. At the end of 2022, I was very encouraged by listening to him for about, I don't know, almost a year. And yeah, but even when I was listening to him, I was still doing bad things. But towards the end of the year, I wanted to speak up. So at the end of 2022, the first thing that happened was I told my job, the people I was working for, that I was watching porn, and it had to do with their cell phones that they provided. After I told them, luckily I kept my job, but after I was able to keep my job, after I told them, went home and told my wife that I'd been watching porn, and even though I was free from it, it set her back. And man, like a lot. Again, I felt so free, so just like, man, finally I got it off my chest. I told her. But the thing was, I didn't know what was going to come or what was going to happen. I just felt like I lost her. But I kept saying, I'm free though, I'm free, I feel good, But what it did in her mind, man, changed a lot, changed everything. And I kept listening and listening to Tim Ross. And he spoke on marriage. He spoke about infidelity. He spoke about cheating. And there was one thing he said. You can't put a time on your spouse. You can't put a time on it. As far as, man, it's been years. Man, it's been months. Man, I've been doing good. Man, you still think about that? Man, what's wrong? You can't do that. I didn't know. And when he said that, it blew my mind. And it was true. It came up every single time. I don't feel secure. I don't feel loved. Always calling, always texting. Even though, again, I felt free of speaking the truth, there was all these things that were attached to it. And it goes to better say trauma, right? She was traumatized, right? Because I lied, I held secrets, I was, I don't know, trying to be slick, And with all that, I had to put in a lot of work. Still putting in a lot of work. And I had to find my peace, right? I had to know or find out whether she leaves me or not, will I be good? Will I be okay? Right? Because if she left, will I be okay? Would I have been fine if she left? Probably not. Even if she even stayed, was I okay? I felt okay. I felt good about it. But deep down inside, I had to do a lot of work. I had to understand why I had porn addictions, why I like to masturbate, why I like to chase the next thing. I had to figure out all these things. I had to get down to the root of it. Right, pornography. It's a symptom, right? And for example, it's just like when you're sick, the symptoms are fever, coughing, runny nose, and you got to get down to the root, the cause of what or why you're sick. So, same thing. Why did I watch porn? Why do I feel alone? Why am I hurt? Again, I ran to porn because of my childhood trauma, right? It was a self-soothing, something I could like self-soothe, relax, get the pressure off, and be okay. That's what porn did for me, and I'm sure that it's the same way for a lot of men. And I could really go further, but I just want to go first and talk about that and speak about that. I'm not very good with my words or the way I talk, but it's gonna come out. There will be more of this. My wife will be involved, and we're probably gonna start something new. Whatever God leads us, whatever God wants us to do, it's probably gonna happen. I don't know. Got to make the time, right? We got to make that time. But yeah, here we go.